Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm mostly in the moment, and I'm glad you're here with me. Today we're going to be looking at the twin flame energies for the week of January 25th through the 31st. We're going to be focusing on this week, the last week of January, and then we're going to have a sneak peek of what's to come in the first week of February. If you're new to my channel, you can always subscribe for weekly twin flame energy readings. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, you can always email me. My information is below. I have something I would like to say in a quick minute, so if you want to skip ahead to the reading, you could go do that right now. Okay. So some people have an awakening when they learn about the truth about media, politics, medicine, food, or money. But some people start awakening through relationships, specifically love relationships. The awakening process is a continuous one, and there are some people that have been awakening for quite a while now, and some people that are awakening right now through the twin flame concept. And it's important to me that everyone is acknowledged, no matter where you are on your own unique spiritual journey. I've decided to include both the romantic relationship aspect and the general energy so I can continue to grow with you. With that said, I'd like to say thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and donating. It means so much to me. And I also have a quick message at the end of this video if you would like to stick around to hear it. Alright, with that said, let's get started. So right away, channeling the general energies of the collective, I got that a lot of divine masculines are starting to be aware or awaken to the strength and the courage that the divine feminine has had with, while they have been connected to the twin flame journey. They realize what the divine feminine has gone through in their awakening process in their dark night of the souls, because a lot of masculines right now are awakening. And they're realizing now that this is what the divine feminine was talking about or went through, also in the past or recent past, and are realizing the wisdom that the divine feminine has to offer now because of the experience that they had while going on this twin flame journey or right before the twin flame journey. And the divine feminines are realizing that the masculines have been awakening, realizing the truth, realizing that they want a solid foundation in this connection, be able to offer what they weren't able to offer before, but what they want to offer is something more substantial, realizing what's been going on with the twin flame connection until now. They're being awakened to it, and they're also trying to make it right for themselves also. So not only do they want to make it right for their twin in this connection, but they also want to right their own life, right what they've been told their entire lives by the media, by their community, by their friends and family. They feel like they've been lied to, so they want to correct their lives, and they also want to correct the connection between their twin flames. And for the general energies for the entire twin flame collective, I'm getting that the door is being swung wide open. Not like a crack where you could get a glimpse into what's on the other side. Not like just so you can get your foot in the door, barely, but this is like the door is being swung wide open into this next life, this new chapter of humanity. So I'm seeing that a lot of the twin flame collective are being way showers. They're having the courage, the strength, the bravery to walk through the door first, so the rest of the collective can follow, can walk through this door also being shown the way. Okay, so what we got for the union energies this week is the King of Swords and the Six of Wands. So the communication between the twin flames is being worked on right now. The twins want to be honest with each other. The twins want this connection to be successful, not just behind the doors, not just in an energetic way, but in a very public, physical way. Want this connection to be successful in the physical realm, whether it's through meeting up in person or having a strong communication in the physical. But that's what's being worked on with the twin flames this week, is to open a honest line of communication, or to whatever your communication was like, to make it better now. And it could be also working on planning things for the connection better to come into the physical more harmoniously, in a more in a way that will work out for the both of you. Yeah. For the divine feminines, how they've been feeling towards the masculines this week is feeling like you've been holding a lot of love for your masculines. You've been doing a lot of healing work for yourself and for your masculines. Being there for them, or being them for them energetically, realizing that doing the work, the spiritual work for yourself, doing your own shadow work is also going to help your masculine. And feeling maybe like the masculines are not doing their shadow work, maybe because like there was this kind of hermit mode this past like few weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks for the twin flames, where whether you're not in connection, communication, or you are and you're seeing each other, you're dating, or you're actually in a relationship, there was a moment where both twins needed to do their spiritual work, some shadow work, some ego work, some karmic work. And it's kind of hard when you have communication going, or you have good energy, good flow going, and then all of a sudden it's like, I need to figure this out on my own. I need to do this work, and I don't know how to tell my twin that I need to, some time on my own to figure this out, figure out what these emotions are coming from, figure out how to clear this shadow work, And so maybe the divine feminines were doing the work, but not feeling like the divine masculines kind of were. Not knowing where the divine masculines were at with their spiritual work, and also maybe feeling a little bit of sexual energy towards the masculines, which is completely natural because that is a good sign of physical union. The divine masculines have been feeling like they have all these emotions that they weren't sure of before but are now aware of for the divine feminines. These are new emotions or renewed emotions for the divine feminine, and they feel like even though they want to be able to communicate these emotions or newfound emotions to the divine feminines, and even though they want to make plans or figure out how to bring this into the physical towards the divine feminines, I feel like they're having a little bit of trouble doing that right now. They're having a little bit of trouble figuring out how they're going to communicate to the divine feminines when it comes to their emotions and thinking of plans. I feel like they're struggling thinking of like how to plan things, how to like what kind of plans will work, what kind of way should I say this. They're having a little bit of trouble, but they found out that they want to. No surprise there. Usually masculine energies, whoever's holding the more masculine energies usually has a little bit of harder time planning and organizing these things. But in what else is going on with the divine masculines is that they're leaving a lot of things in their past life. I'm going to say their past life because they are reborn. They are heading towards a new life and they know it. And they are having a hard time letting go of some of the things in the past. This could be a job they put a lot of time and effort into, friends that they put a lot of time and effort into, a way of living they put a lot of time and effort into, but because there's a lot of emotion involved, I feel like it's something that they put a lot of love into. So this might be people or things, jobs or homes or hobbies, something they poured a lot of heart into, and it's hard for them to leave it behind, but they're doing it for the sake of moving into this new life. That's why they're having a little bit of a hard time planning anything right now, and like because they're dealing with a lot of emotion. So even though they're aware to how they feel about the divine feminine, they're also aware of how hurt they are from the things in their past. So it's hard for them to think of the future when they're still thinking about the hurt from the past. The divine feminines this week, we have, even though the divine feminines are feeling really this new kind of fantastical love, like a fantasy dream, dreaming of really romantic, really romance. We have the 10 of chalices with the King of Cups, the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups, really feeling like they're in love with everything. I feel like the divine feminines are, maybe this is why they're feeling like the divine masculines are not doing as much work as them, but they are, because they're opening their love up to everything. It's like, I love this lamp. I've had this lamp for so long. I'm so grateful for it. I love my phone. I've had my phone for so long. I'm thankful for it. Like, like being grateful. Like, I love that the day today is really sunny. I'm like, it's the divine feminines are on another level this week when it comes to romantic love. I feel like it's so overwhelming that it's spilling into everything else in your life. So there might be a lot of romantic type dreams or romantic types daydreaming, kind of like fantasy kind of visualizations at this time. And it's like, maybe you needed a break. There's a lot of heavy shadow work that went on, so it might be to lighten the mood right now, is just to have a little bit of cute daydreams, I guess. Because in your headspace towards the masculines this week, we have you're being a little bit closed off with telling the masculines what exactly is going on with your home life, with your career, with your finances, with your job situation. And it might be because we know from the last reading, we had the divine feminines had this really great opportunity, one or a few opportunities come into your life at this time, and you're deciding right now what to do about it or how to go about it. And so you might be thinking it might affect your connection, your twin flame connection. So you're being kind of guarded about telling your twin, or you're being a little bit guarded about your decision making, because you're going to make a decision and you're going to do what you need to in terms of something physical, but you're keeping it to yourself because you don't want it to affect the twin flame connection, which you think it might. Because the other things you got going on is a hermit with the temperance card. I feel like everything else that's going on in your life, divine feminines, this week is like it's smooth going, smooth sailing, but you're doing a lot of things on your own right now. You're doing a lot of things solo this week, and you're feeling really calm and like good about it, but you feel like you need to do a lot of things on your own this week. Yeah. The divine masculines, we have the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles clarified with the King of Pentacles. It's really cute because they want to offer something substantial to the divine feminines, and they're thinking about it, they're planning it, because they see the divine feminines, how they have this like natural ability to heal them and help them, and that's something that the divine masculine is like, that's something that I want to stick around in my life. That's someone I want in my life, and I want them to stick around, and I want to offer them something in return for what they put up with until now, what they've been giving me in terms of love, healing, nurturing energy, support, because the divine masculine is trying to put down some sort of roots in this connection, whatever that is, some sort of foundation. And the masculines are doing it in a physical way. So they want to do it in a way that they are able to provide the energetic love and healing from the feminine with physical love energy, physical support energy that is physically putting down roots, physically making a foundation, whether that's financial, whether that's in a stronger connection with like a label or something, or with like some sort of physical, tangible way of showing their support and love back to the divine feminine. I feel like the divine masculine is like, this is what I've been working on. I wanted to get to this level where I felt like I know, like, wherever we are in our lives, like, we should be able to share and have a love connection. But for me, I really, really needed to figure out my stuff. And I really, really needed to wanted to come into a relationship where I'm ready to, you know, give more than I get, you know. And I feel like I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to at least plan for it if I'm not there already. Because, what else they have in their life going on? We have the Emperor card with the 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands comes up 3 times, the divine masculines, in like the physical energies. And it's like the divine masculines are, again, the Emperor twice too, putting down roots. And this is in terms of their work also. They want to work somewhere where they get along with the people, where they get along with the ideas of their boss, of the owners, or being the boss and the owners, and having employees that have the same kind of ideals. So they're really, really thinking about making changes. I'm getting more, so for most masculines, it's about work, where they work their career, the jobs, or their like charity work or their like hobby. They want to be with like-minded people, and they're working really hard on making that happen. But they also wanted to help, you know, with their finances also. So they want it to be like lucrative, but they also want it to be with like-minded people who have the same morals and same values as them. And they're, you know, they're making these changes little by little. So they might be putting out their resume, they might be like talking to some people in the industry or something like that. So they're making small changes here and there, but they're doing it. Maybe they're saving up a little bit more. Maybe they're, you know, looking for property values in a certain area, looking at the schools in a certain area, you know, for their kids or for themselves, you know, so they're really thinking ahead. For the divine feminines, action space towards the masculines right here, we have the 8 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. And so I feel like the divine feminines are really opening up the line of communication with their masculines this week, even though they're being guarded about certain things that are going on in your life. I feel like a lot of divine feminines are, with the 7 of Swords in the reverse, speaking the truth and taking a lot of action that is, you know, no BS, that's in line with their truth, that they believe is, you know, good for them and good for their twin. And like a lot of choices and decisions and things that needed to be said. I'm getting things that needed to be said, so that things can happen more quickly. So I feel like the divine feminines are saying something to the masculines, or taking some sort of action that needed to be said or done. It's very quick. It's like you say your truth, and that it was needed to be said, whatever it is. I'm not getting too many specifics. 6 of Wands. So in terms of moving forward, it might have been about moving. It might be you might be going on a vacation. You might be moving somewhere. You might be taking you might be going to a school or taking a job somewhere else, or you might be taking your kids somewhere, or you might be going overseas, or you might be visiting them, or you might be talking about your masculine visiting you, or something along those lines. And you just like needed to say it. Maybe you needed some time, space to figure things out for yourself. You needed a solo vacation, or like, you know, a family vacation or something, whatever it is. The divine feminines are the one opening up communication this week. Wow. And it might be just very quick and simple. It might be even online. It might be through text message. But whatever it is, it's like, this is something that I need to say, but was kind of like hesitant in saying, thinking that they might take the wrong way. Okay, yeah, because what else Divine Feminine has going on this week is the Star in reverse with the Knight of Wands. So I feel like a lot of these manifestations that were planted a long time ago are now starting to fall into the Divine Feminine's life. And you're taking quick action on these opportunities, these manifestations that are coming through. You're taking a hold of them. Options, choices, weird signs and synchronicities, you're taking action on them. Because you're seeing like, this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I asked God, creator, source, energy, whatever you want to call it, the universe. This is exactly what I asked for, and I'm being presented with it. I have to take action. Like, I have to. Like, there's no way. Like, this is so perfect for me. Like, I asked for it. How can I, like, not take it now? Like, literally my prayers are being answered, or my wishes are coming true, and I have to take action on. I keep saying that because it's like Divine Feminine. It's like a clear sign. If you got something, situation in your current life, a physical opportunity that's coming through right now, this is the universe saying like, yes, take action on it. You know, don't let this opportunity miss you. You know, pass you by. For the Divine Masculines, what's going on with their physical action space to you is the Five of Wands again, except this time in reverse, with the Emperor card. So they are making small changes in their life. They might not be telling you about every single small changes that they're making. You know, it could be like changing up their exercise routine, their health, or, you know, things that they want to work on and that they kind of want to surprise you with. Like, oh yeah, guess what I've been working on? And it might be something small, but they're so proud of it. So they might be telling you that this week, or they might be like working on it to tell you soon in the future. And it's so they can have a better foundation with you. So they can show to you that like, yeah, look, I'm making these little changes in my life so I can come into better reunion with you, to have a better foundation with you. So the Divine Masculines are definitely excited and working on stuff in their own life for the sake of this twin flame connection. And again, in their physical life, they're the Five of Wands again with the Six of Pentacles. So they might be also be thinking of sharing these changes with their friends and family. So this is really important. Like, I feel like at this time, a lot of people are awakening. And if you are already awakened, the people that are really close to you are going to start awakening also. So for me, the closest people to me are my sister and my Divine Masculine, my boyfriend. And so I see both of them awakening now. And it's kind of hard to deal with sometimes because you have to like sit back and like see, and you understand what they're going through because you went through it yourself. So a lot of twin flames, a lot of the collective is awakening right now. And it's good they have you who's gone through the awakening process or is going through it also. But you're going to see a lot of people around you starting to awaken also. And, you know, you can be there for support and love. But, you know, everyone has to go through it however they go through it, you know. And if you've been through it, you know, you can share your stories with others. And I feel like they're ready to share some of the changes that they've made in their life with other people in their life, with their friends, their family, their coworkers, people that they're close with, or just the community in general. Maybe in public, maybe in some sort of public way, a blog, or you know, through a video, or through some sort of way, a declaration to be like, yeah, these are the changes I've made, and like this is who I'm becoming, you know, putting their stamp in this awakening process, like for, you know, humanity. Okay, so where these energies are going this first week of February, you're not going to believe this. We have the World card, the 10 of Cups, and the Sun to clarify it, also with the 10 of Wands, the union energies. So I feel like a lot of twin flames may be coming into union in February. Yes, but at the same time, it's like all this stuff that we've been going through in January is going to manifest in a very positive way in the physical in February, and you're gonna feel it energetically. You're gonna feel more positive. You're gonna feel like let's go out there and get it done, and like let's go out there and do this kind of thing. You're gonna be letting go of a lot of old responsibilities and being very, like, a huge weight lifted off your shoulders, feeling very fulfilled, feeling very happy, feeling very optimistic about your future, about this month, this season, and this year. Like, February is gonna set a precedence in the energy that the Twin Flame has. The Twin Flame Collective is going to get like a huge boost of positive energy in February. With the Divine Feminines, feeling like you might be going after your soul tribe in February, and you're going to realize that you're going to be doing this solo. So you might be finding your soul tribe without your masculine at first. You might be doing, you might be switching up the kind of work you're doing, or what you put a lot of work and energy into. It might be more spiritual based, or something that's more aligned with you. And you're going to realize that you're setting off and embarking on a new adventure, and you're not the master of it yet, but you have the strength and courage to see it through, to be the best at it. Divine Masculines, feeling like they have being called by the divine to step up and put down more roots, even more so than just what's going on at the end of this week. In February, they're going to feel like putting down even more roots and building more stability in terms of, you know, love, and feeling like the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles both fell off the table. Kind of like they're being more aware of, like, you know, maybe the masculines did not see that, like, the wisdom that the Divine Feminine had to share, and also financially and planning wise, organizing wise, and getting like little things, errands and chores and tasks done. Like how the Divine Feminines can bring a lot into this connection that the Divine Masculines are going to be aware of during this kind of reunion phase, getting into a deeper understanding and connection with the Divine Feminines, realizing the Divine Feminines had also gone through a lot of this dark night of the soul stuff, and the Divine Masculines are ready to definitely provide more stability for themselves and emotional stability as well. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading. For my quick announcement, I would like to say how grateful I am to all my subscribers, to everyone that has reached out, got a reading from me, commented in the comment section, and liked my post when the readings resonated. It has been 1 year anniversary of this channel, and I'm very, very proud of how far we've come. It's been slow and steady by design, so I can get the lay of the land, figure out the logistics, the equipment, and how I can best serve the community in this moment. I said it before and I mean it, this channel is my love letter to the world, and what I plan to change is to simply expand this love. For this special occasion, I would like to celebrate by offering a free reading to a random comment from this post that I will be picking on Sunday so I can get it out to the winner before the end of the month. Well, that's it for now. I hope you stay with me, mostly in the moment, and I wish you so much love and light.